Welcome aboard on another country. Enjoy where you're from while we get with your time travel voice.
Now locate the monitor overhead to the right. Make sure your is clearly visible and wait for the flash. Good. Sending photo to the future. All systems are go. Linking you now to your guide.
Like a grand and miraculous spaceship, our planet has sailed through the universe of and for a brief moment, we have been among its passengers. But where are we going? And what kind of future will we discover there? Surprisingly, the answers lie in our Since the dawn of recorded history, we've been inventing the future one step at a time. So let's travel back in time together. I'll show you how our ancestors created the world we know today, and then it will be your turn to create the world of tomorrow. Here, in this hostile world, is where our story begins. We are alone, struggling to survive, until we learn to communicate with one another. Now we can act as a team and survive together. It takes 15,000 years to come up with the next bright idea. Our knowledge on cave walls. There was only one small problem. When we moved, the recorded knowledge stayed behind. This unknown Egyptian pounding flat is inventing papyrus, a sort of paper. Papyrus in turn creates better record keeping of plans, designs, and unfortunately taxes. They create a simple common alphabet adaptable to most languages. Remember how easy it was to learn your ABCs? Thank they invented them. The ancient Greeks were great inventors of the future. First, they established public schools, and then began teaching an intriguing new subject called With lessons learned from the Greeks, the Romans create a powerful empire. To move their armies around, they build a system of roads all over the known world. Rome built the first World Wide Web, and it's leading us into the future. But then we hit a roadblock. Rome falls, and the great library of Alexandria in Egypt is much of our learning is destroyed, lost forever. Or so we think. It turns out there are copies of some of these books in the libraries of the Middle East, being over by Arab and Jewish scholars. Call it the first backup system. In the meantime, here in Europe, monks endlessly recording books by hand. But that is about to change. In 1450, Gutenberg invents the movable type press. Now knowledge can travel as fast as these new books, and travel they do. Books make it easier to invent the future in every field, and the result is an explosion of innovation we call the Renaissance. Now communication technology races headlong into the future, and soon people all over the world are life's most important moments faster than ever before. By now, we're all communicating from anywhere on Earth, and in 1969, from somewhere else.
It's one small step for man, one giant for mankind.
To send a man to the moon, we had to invent a new language, spoken not by but by computers. At first, very large, very expensive computers, but we see the potential. What if everyone could have one of these amazing machines in their own? There's just one problem. They're as big as a house. After 30,000 years of time travel, here we are, a truly community, poised to shape the future of this, our spaceship Earth.
In preparation for your return to Earth, your is now rotating backward. Please remain seated.
Let's have some fun creating the shall we? On your computer screen, answer a few questions for us. And now I believe your future is just about. Let's take a look, shall we? So here's to the next 30,000 on Spaceship Earth. While no one knows for sure what we'll see or do, I do know it will be quite an adventure.
Your vehicle doors will open automatically. Please keep your hands away from the and step carefully onto the moving platform.